Broadcasting from Studio 300, you're watching Playbook.
Hello and welcome to a fresh new edition of Playbook. We're serving up all the hot action, the cool plays, and everywhere in between for Cal Poly Athletics. I'm Clara Knapp.
And I'm Roos. Let's get right into it. The Cal Poly baseball team were able to get big wins this past weekend against a bitter rival. The Mustangs were able to sweep rival UC Santa Barbara last weekend at Baggett Stadium, winning 7-1, 10-5, and 4-3. After the sweep of the Gauchos, the Mustangs cracked the top 25 national polls for the first time this season, coming in at 19 this week before a 5-4 loss at Cal on Tuesday night. The Mustangs will travel down south to take on Long Beach State University with first pitch set for 6 p.m. on Friday, 2 p.m. on Saturday, and 1 p.m. on Sunday, with a play-by-play commentary available on ESPN 1280, The Ticket.
Cal Poly softball closes an 8-game homestand this weekend, while hosting UC Davis for a 3-game series. Cal Poly's longest homestand in 4 years will open with a 1 p.m. doubleheader on Saturday, April 30th, and close with a 1 p.m. matchup on Sunday, May 1st. Cal Poly enters Saturday's doubleheader 6th place in the Big West after winning 5 of their last 8 games. The Mustangs are trailing second-place UC Riverside by just 3 games. UC Davis is in last place in the Big West standings after dropping 10 straight games.
Cal Poly football will be preparing for their 2016-2017 regular season with an annual scrimmage this Saturday. The 2016 Cal Poly Green and Gold game will be playing this Saturday at 1 p.m. at Alex G. Spano Stadium. Each half will have about 40 offensive plays along with a few special teams plays, with scoring being drastically modified for the game. After a 4-7 season last season, the Mustangs will have to fill the void left by seniors Chris Brown, Burton DeConing, and others. The Mustang defense, which mainly used the 4-3 defensive front scheme last year, is completing the switch to a 3-4 defense by making one of the defensive ends a rush linebacker on the outside. Following the game, there will be a barbecue on O'Neill Green, with tickets costing $25 for adults and $10 for children. The game is free to attend.
Cal Poly Rodeo recently held its annual Poly Royal last weekend. Reporter Alexa Brewington went out to the rodeo grounds to check it out.
I mean, each event kind of has a purpose on like a ranching way of life, cowboy way of life. And so calf roping, where they rope a calf and then, the rope is tied to the horse and they jump off their horse, run down the rope and, flank the calf and tie his legs together. That'd be like doctoring a calf. Cowboys over the years kind of made a game out of it, like, okay, well, who can do that the best? The classic one is the bronc riding. So you have a horse that, just bucks so hard no one can ride it or get on it and train it. One guy goes, well, hell, I can do it. I'm better than you are. So they get on and, see who rides the buck out of the horse the best.
You can play basketball, you can play whatever, and your practice goes from 2 to 5 or 2 to 4 or whatever. Ours is all day long. We come out at 6 a.m., practice, then we feed the horses, then we run to class, then we come back. I come out and clean stalls and do another event. I'm out here until probably 9 o'clock at night, at least 3 nights a week. I love my horse more than I think I love myself.
2, 1, go get it!
I mean, in this sport, it's unique. You're going to lose a lot more than you ever win. At football back in high school, after you're done, you throw your pads off, throw them in your locker and go home. I mean, we got animals to take care of. I mean, I can't do good if my horse is not doing good. So I got to have the best working horse. I got to make sure he's in the best shape. So I got to take care of a whole nother individual.
The next generation of superstars of rodeo right before your eyes.
We just love it. It's kind of a way of life. It's more than a sport to us. We wake up on a day we don't have anything to do. We'd probably come out here and hang out with them anyway and still do the same things we do on days we got to practice. It's a passion, lifestyle, and it's just something that is part of what we do, I guess.
If you're interested in joining the rodeo team or getting involved, you can sign up for the quarterly bull riding class with Coach Ben Londo.
Cal Poly men's tennis defeated UC Davis in the Big West Conference Tournament semifinals. Junior Garrett Aprue clinched the match for Cal Poly by defeating James Wade in the second position. Coming up next for men's tennis is the conference finals against guess who? UC Santa Barbara. The two teams met last weekend at Mustang Courts where UCSB prevailed. Over the last 5 years, either the Mustangs or the Gauchos have won the Big West title. The Blue-Green rivalry is claiming another title with the two teams meeting in the conference finals once again.
That's all we have for Cal Poly sports action this week. You can log on to mustangnews.net and Instagram for continuous Cal Poly sports coverage. And you can follow us on Snapchat for live sports updates. I'm Clara Knapp.
And I'm Monica Roos. Have a great weekend.